someday, but certainly not now, I'd like to learn how to have a conversation. When I ask people, what's wrong with having a conversation? People say, I'll tell you what's wrong with having a conversation. It takes place in real time, and you can't control what you're going to say.
Did you know the average person spends 4 years of his life looking down at his cell phone? Kinda ironic, ain't it? How these touch screens can make us lose touch. But it's no wonder in a world filled with iMacs, iPads, and iPhones, so many eyes, so many selfies, not enough us's and we's. See, technology has made us more selfish and separate than ever. Cause while it claims to connect us, connection has gotten no better. And let me express first, Mr. Zuckerberg, not to be rude, but you should reclassify Facebook to what it is, an anti-social network. Cause while we may have big friend lists, so many of us are friendless all alone. Cause friendships are more broken than the screens on our very phones. We sit at home on our computers measuring self-worth by numbers of followers and likes. Ignoring those who actually love us, it seems we'd rather write an angry post and talk to someone who might actually hug us. Am I bugging? You tell me, cause I asked a friend the other day, let's meet up face to face. They said, all right, what time you want to Skype?
Paul.
Yeah, it is hard to say. Where's Paul going? Should we be worried about him?
Paul.
We all live on the internet nowadays. For many of us, it's the first thing we look at in the morning and the last thing we check before we go to sleep. According to the BBC, an incredible 170 billion emails will be sent today. But the internet has become far more than a simple communication tool. So here at Mother, we thought it would be interesting to run a little experiment. To take 5 digital natives and sever their connection to the internet for a week. No emails, no browsing, no social networks, no internet.
I hope I'll feel more relaxed, that I'll feel like I've got lots of time to do things, but I think I'll probably feel like I've been in a cave for a week.
In one way I know I'm going to be more stressed because I'm like a control freak, need to know everything, need to know where to be, need to know what to do.
I'm fucked basically.
It's the second day of internet cold turkey and most of our participants seem to be doing okay.
I actually do think now differently to how I did yesterday. I'm enjoying my own privacy. I'm enjoying not looking at what 3,000 people are doing.
I definitely feel liberated. I don't know whether I'd say I feel liberated from the internet or whether it's just the constant stress of email. But I thought I would miss social media more than I do, when I don't feel disconnected from the world. I feel like I'm having better conversations with clients and with colleagues because my attention is 100% on everything that I'm doing. I've never felt that I could be quite so mindful or that I could think so well.
I think so far possibly feel a bit angsty, but there's kind of couched in the fact that I know I can just hang on until the end of the week.
I find it really, really hard to not be online at work because I work with social media and it's my job to be online.
It's the end of our experiment and our participants regroup at Mother to have a chat with Sarah.
It's been transformative for me. The most panicked I've felt all week is now thinking about going back online. So I think I think my behaviour will be totally different. I feel like I might be re-embracing the analogue rather than the digital. When I get my phone back and when we get back on the internet, I'm definitely not going to check work emails outside of work. I've got a list of kind of things that we can do to help people not be so beholden to their phones. Like, just because it's had such a positive impact on the way I work and the way I feel. 1 week it's been so good that I think it would be crazy to not try and share that experience and make everybody feel a wee bit better.
I felt very similar to Katie. I really, really liked it. And I felt like had been unchained from a whole load of noise. It made me think that actually social media is just like having the worst adverts on television just blaring at you constantly.
Usually where I'm so involved in like everything, I kind of get wrapped up and then kind of my problems get pushed aside, if that makes sense. I miss being able to like connect with a lot of people, but I don't miss having to deal with everything.
How will you push your foot on the brake? How are you going to do that?
I'm not really very sure.
I have really mixed feelings because for me, I always see internet as it's like a whole wide world. Like it's all the opportunities are there. You can meet whoever you want to.
I think Maria totally summed up what we get out of it there. Those of us that work it's the world, and without it, you're the Amish. My problem is I can't differentiate between being constructive and proactive and good things and just utter fucking junk. I can't separate the two. I feel like I've wasted a significant part of the last decade online. Maybe it's better just not to be on at all.
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All about the internet, dude.
Paul is leaving the internet for a year. You've been on the internet for a super long time, most of your adult life.
Right.
And he wants to write about like what his life is like without the internet.
It's something that I want to do for the personal exploration of how it would help me deal with my productivity, my creativity, and figuring out how the internet's impacting me.
And just stop and smell the flowers. I mean, really just use the opportunity of this year to take hold of the basic...
Periodista americano que se propuso no tener internet durante un año, vivir, trabajar sin internet durante un año. Bueno, pasaron los 365 días sin redes sociales, sin correo electrónico, sin celular, con conectividad, y fue contando en un blog, luego de que cumplió con este desafío, qué había pasado. En principio bajó 7 kilos, se comunicó mucho más con la gente cara a cara, conoció nuevos lugares. Y justamente ayer leí una reflexión en esto del uso de las redes sociales que decía que la instantaneidad del tiempo estaba matando el espacio como tal. Y sin ir a los extremos, sin exagerar, la historia de este periodista sirve para pensar un poco en el uso que le damos a las redes sociales. Fíjense lo que hizo y lo que logró. Él es Paul Miller, un periodista americano que es noticia en varios portales del mundo gracias a su experimento. Es que se propuso vivir un año sin internet. Así, en su blog de la revista tecnológica de Berg, este 1 de mayo y después de 365 días sin conectarse, volvió a la red y contó cómo es esto de estar un año sin la web y toda esa experiencia. Un año sin celular con internet, solo teléfono, un año sin correo electrónico, ni redes sociales, ni nada que tenga que ver con la conexión a la red. Usó pendrive solo por su trabajo, cartas, teléfono, pero nada más. Una de sus conclusiones es que internet motiva a la distracción y a la dispersión. Además, en un año, escuchen, bajó 7 kilos y aseguró tener más contacto con personas en el mundo real, así también como con lugares al aire libre. Lo más complicado, según él, fue organizar salidas, contactarse con otras personas, y dijo que contestar cartas de puño y letra es tan tedioso como contestar 20 emails por día. En una gran ciudad, en el año 2013, y con todo su entorno conectado, este hombre sí pudo vivir y trabajar sin la www. El desafío se cumplió, y si bien hubo cosas positivas como el contacto con el afuera, vivir desconectado tampoco sería hoy la vida real, sostuvo.
Virtual romance, to computer games that seem like worlds, to the idea that robots will someday be our true companions. We spend an evening on the social network instead of going to the pub with friends. But our fantasies of substitution have cost us Now we all need to focus on the many, many ways technology can lead us back to our real lives, our own bodies, our own communities, our own politics, our own planet. They need us. Let's talk about how we can use digital technology, the technology of our dreams, to make this life the life we can love.